we move to COTPS. Everybody's waiting for that. COTPS right now is at the verge of coming back, and a lot of things are actually going on behind the scene, and I wouldn't want to divulge some classified matters. I'm not going to go into real details, but I'm just going to give you specific things to expect in the next few weeks, probably. And I'm not going to say days, in the next few weeks. And what to expect, and some little changes coming up, and your deposit, the deposit. So sometimes ago, I raised in the group, I was asking about few people that could trade Forex. And some people started talking, oh, we said it. He wants to launch a platform. He wants to look for people that he will take to the platform. He wants to do this. This is another Joseph Michael. This blah, 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 blah. I said, God. If I wanted to launch a platform, I would have launched a platform since. I had over 50,000 members on my Facebook group. I deleted it. Because I don't want to run a platform. It takes a lot to run a platform. It takes risk. It takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of intelligence, financial intelligence. It takes a lot. And whoever is doing that must be ready to face the consequences when it comes. I'm not ready to go down the lane. I'm not ready to do that. I don't even have that time. I don't even want to. So, and I'm not planning to run any platform. I'm not planning to do that, and I will not do that. I asked that question because Bed asked me to work on that if I could get 2 or 3 people. And the reason is this: when COTPS comes back, there is going to be another program. It's the same. It's just like it's going to be like a copy trading system. So they want to have a situation where people can copy trades, live trades. People can copy it. You just copy a trader and you go to bed and sleep. Or you can rather continue with the normal traditional way. You wake up every 2 hours, you trade, you go to bed, you wake up, you go to bed. And I asked why, and he said they don't want to run automatic scripts. They don't want to do it. They have their reasons, and that is why they never did that. But some people, they did that, and fine, it was okay. But in this new COTPS, they are going to have that. It's going to be part of it. It's not compulsory. It's another added investment forum where you can copy some traders. Maybe they make 20%, 30% a month. It's just going to be there. It's just going to have the faces of some traders there, what they make in a month, and you just copy. You just copy them, and you connect it to your money, and it's like that. It's totally different from you are clicking every 2 hours to make money. It's totally different. They are two different things. So, and I was the one that suggested to him. I said, in this new COTPS that is coming, because the first one, I still have some people that when we talk and they believed it was somewhere. Some will say, some that didn't make money will say it was Ponzi. Some will say, no, retrading. You see the retraders on Binance. You see the retraders on this and that. And, but whatever you think COTPS is, there is nothing like when people see that there is something like trading at the back end. People want to see, people want to know, and people want to see that, yes, there is actual trading going on. So even if at the back end, all these P2P transactions, all those things, we don't really know how it works. We just know that yes, COTPS is like, you know, a third party between two traders. P2P, this one take money, this one make money, and they make money and they pay. That is all we all know. But there's a lot of things at the back end that is more than what we are seeing. So I said, so and I advised him, I said, see, let people see that this is what they are doing. So we can have another, you know, investment platform. We have so many platforms. We have companies that have so many things that people can do. You choose, okay, I want to do copy trading, I want to do this, I want to just do this, I want to just put my money and sleep. So that is it. And this new COTPS, we have a trading view, you know, to have a trading view, just like most of these platforms, you know. So they're gonna have trading view. It's going to be a lot more different a bit from the traditional way. It's still the same thing. Don't get me wrong. It's still the same thing, but you can also do that copy trades. So that's one thing I never shared, and I didn't want to share this because I wanted to be sure about it. So are we going to be able to use scripts? No, we will ask questions later. Let me just do the talking first. And that is the reason why we are having two sessions. The second session is to entertain questions. So that is it on that. So now on deposits and login issues and passwords. Now, I said earlier, deposits will still remain what COTP is giving. So deposit will still remain what the COTP is giving out. Some few people, not all, because while he was talking, he said something about some data were lost during the process, and some few people will not be able to access their dashboard properly, in the sense that there may not be any information on the dashboard, so it might take a while. And some people might have issues with logging in. Some people might have these days. It's when they come back, all these things will be fixed gradually. So you don't panic. You don't need to worry. Oh, I put in my details. I can't see any money. My money is gone. I can't see any money. You don't need to panic. You don't need to worry. It's like that. So some will be able to access it fully. Some will not be able to access it fully. So if you find yourself in any of those situations, just don't worry, it will be resolved. It's not something. So I'm just preparing your mind so that you will know, so that you won't say, Barry did not say this. Where is my money? Just prepare your mind. That was a serious data loss. And some data, when they come back like that, you should know that some data may be compromised and some may not have full access to their accounts. So it's like that. So you don't need to worry. Everything will be resolved. Then on the website, yeah, the website. I'm not going to say anything about the website now. I'm not going to say more about the website now. I want to make sure I don't disclose more than I've been asked not to disclose. I don't want to do that. For the ROI, I will answer those questions on our next meeting, which is coming up in the next few minutes. So let me just do a quick one about what to expect next year. First, we expect to see a new COTPS emerge. Now, let me quickly talk about the fraudster. Someone say, why would I call him a fraudster? Well, he has not defrauded anyone. Well, it's a potential one anyway, because we have seen a lot of them come in the past. They will use the name of COTPS and take people's money and leave. We've seen a lot, and he's trying to be careful now not to mention dates. He has mentioned a date twice now, and he keeps changing the goal, and he keeps looking for a strategy to hit and launch and divert people to another site and take people's money. I will say it. Someone said, why is Barry just saying things after 20 seconds? I said, I just laughed. You are not in my group. People just say things out of the proportion. They just imagine things on their head. Since October 2nd, September, a week after he announced that COTP is coming, and I saw it, and I went to my group. That's why I never deleted COTPS groups. I never deleted it because I know COTPS is coming back. Right from the, I know. But I just, when people come to me, I just tell you it's not coming back. It's not coming back. Because there are some people who are on the run. When COTPS left, a lot of people reported, a lot of people did this. So they had to pipe low and, hide for some time, do things in the background, and, but the thing is, COTPS was never a scam like anyone would think. It was never like that. And so I said it. I said, on October 2nd, I think I announced, I said, this guy he is an imposter. He is going to take people's money. Don't listen to him. That was in October. We are in December now. And everything I have said is the same thing that has been happening. Everything I have said about that, since that day, everything has been like that. But instead of his admins to I don't know what they are still doing. I don't know what they are still doing there. Because one of them even chatted me and said they know. I don't know why you are still part of that thing, because if it explodes, you will all be your heads will be gone. There is no way you won't be part of it. You are a participant criminals. You are part of a crime, and there's nothing you can do about it. A crime has been committed. You are also part of it. So, and that is it. So in law we call something there's something we call mens rea and actus reus. The mens rea is the mental element in an offense, and that's what the court will always look at, not the physical element. The court looks at the mental element. What is the motive behind this scammer? What is the motive behind it? Who are the people behind it? What do they want to achieve? Those are the things the court will look at. And those are the things they don't know. They just keep reposting. And the scammer is in his house, maybe drinking NSC and pressing his phone and laughing. And they are working for a scammer. May God open their eyes one day and see that they are playing with jail. That is it. So this is the question and answer session. Let's make our question short. Let's avoid provocative questions, and let's be direct. And once again, I just want to issue this disclaimer. I'm not in any way obliged to answer any questions that I feel is going to offend my personality, and I feel is overclassified information is going to be divulged. I'm not going to answer some of those questions. And I don't want anyone to feel offended. It's just like that. It's not everything that can go public. So we have few minutes to go, because I'm going to make this session as short as possible. So I'm going to take the first question. Anyone that wants to ask a question can say in the chat box, and I will unmute you so you can talk, because I want us to talk. It's a discussion session. Anyone? So I can take the first call, the first question. Yes, okay, John. Okay, John. John, you can unmute yourself and Okay, let me unmute you. Yes, John, can you unmute yourself, please? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. I can.
Yes.
Thank you so much for.
First of all, John, please let us know where you are talking from, and you go straight to your question, please.
All right, I am talking from Nigeria, Port Harcourt.
Okay, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, so I thank you for your efforts in all you are doing for us in COTPL. So my question is simple and straight to the point. We are talking about next year. Next year can be December. Next year can also be January. So I want to find out, do we have any time frame that we expect the return of COTPS? Is it the first quarter, second quarter, or third quarter of the year? That's my question.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. John. I will quickly answer you so that we don't keep having a lot of people asking the same question. So, when people ask me about this, what I normally tell them is, I don't know. But for the clarity, for honesty, and for the sake of the people that are on this call, I will tell you this. COTPS is coming back in this first quarter. 1. 2, they are working presently on putting back the website. Any moment from now, the website should be ready. Any moment. We are engaging some programmers. There is someone I'm supposed to talk to even yesterday, but I've not been able to talk to him because I am waiting for bed. So because he asked me some questions, I'm not a programmer, I don't know anything about it. So he asked me some things, but because bed is not someone that comes online all the time, he doesn't, so I need to wait. So he has been messaging me, I'm seeing his messages, but I can't respond yet because I don't have anything to say yet. I have to wait. And that is how the situation is. It's so sad, but that is where it is. So that is how the best way I can answer your question. It's going to happen in the first quarter, and it's going to happen soon than you think. So that is it. Thank you, Mr. John. Do we have any other question? Anyone else, please? Anyone else, please? If there's none, we have to call it a day.
Hello.
Yes, hello, please. Where are you calling from? And
yeah, good evening, everyone. I'm calling from Nigeria, Delta State, to be precise.
Okay, thank you.
My name.
What's your name, please?
I want to ask Jennifer.
Okay.
Yes, I have 3 questions to ask.
Okay.
Please oblige me. But before I start, I want to appreciate for all of the good works you've been doing for us.
Okay, thank God.
So my first is, are we going to be able to use the script that was used in the past by some persons in this new COTPS era?
Okay, second question.
Then the second question is, what's going to be the ROI? Are we sticking to the same 0.6%, or is going to be higher or lower this time around?
Okay.
And then the third question, it actually goes to Mr. Bird. Do you know if he has any like goodies for us this Christmas season? Because I can remember you mentioned something similar that some days back.
Yes.
So I will please confirm that for me, and then give us an update. Thank you so much, Barry. God bless you.
Thank you. So let me answer. Thank you for your question, and I really appreciate how short your question was. Yeah. Now for the script, yes, you can still use the script. It's not going to, anyone can use the script. If you don't want to use the manual way that we do in the past, you can use the script. That is that. For the ROI is not going to change. It's the same ROI, the same way, because I asked him, I remember I asked him long time ago, the ROI is not going to change. It's still going to be the same way. The same percentage that we earn is not going to change. And for the script ROI, yeah, for the Christmas, end of the year goodies, yeah, I asked him, it was a request I asked from him, and he asked me about the number of the people in my group. I told him 422. Now we have 411. So and thank you for this question, because I wanted to ask him. So I'm going to drop a message again with this. If we can have something from him, and we can, even if it is $100, everybody straight down. I don't care. I'm not going to be part of it. Whatever it drops, I will just drop it. That's how it has been in the past when COTP was still active in the group. It's the minimum he has sent to me was $10,000. Yeah, most times 20, 30,000, 40, 50,000, and I don't share the money. There are some people on this call that can blame me. I don't share the money. Like, okay, take this. I just hand it over to their leaders. Say, okay, leaders, I check. I normally ask Barry to send me the list, like the list of my referrals. So he will send it to me in PDF, and I will view it and pick the leaders. I will just pick it. I will check for their phone number. I will message them. If they are not on WhatsApp, I call them and they join the group, and I give them the money. And as I'm giving them the money, I check also with Bed to confirm that yes, they have money in their dashboard. So, and Bed too confirms it. And that's the reason why he trusts me. And that is why he kept on giving that money, because once what the money I asked for, I will always use it the way I'm supposed to use it. And that was why he kept on doing it. So I had money. He used to give me my own personal money. Sometimes when I ask him money like that, he doesn't send it to my wallet. He just send it to my dashboard. He just credits my dashboard. I just see that my dashboard has 50,000 extra, and that's not my money. So he just told me, split that money the way you have asked me to. So I just do that. You know, on COTPS you can transfer money to your referrals that are within your network, but you cannot transfer outside. So that is what I do. I just send it to the leaders. I credit 5,000, do this, and I announce in the group, and they all benefit from it. So that is how I do it. So I will ask for it again, and for those that are in the group only, they can benefit. Whatever he gives, I will announce it, and it will be done. And also, if he doesn't oblige my request, he might oblige later. So just take it like, I will try my best. He has done it before. He can do it again. That is it. So that is why I had a lot of people in my groups. People kept coming because they know that they will get money from Barry's group, and that was it. So any other question, please?
Hello, Barry. This is Angela Manning from the United States.
Oh, it's good to have you on the call.
Yeah. But listen, this is also an apology plus information on people who are not in your downline. I emailed you in your downline, right? And I too am in law enforcement, and I understand the public. I deal with them too. They are very harsh. So I understand. You do not have to tell me because I look at those chats and the stuff, the way they talk to you and the way they demand and all of that, it's disgusting. So
Yeah.
I only come in to get out the good information. But what
Yeah.
made me DM you is because you got so tired of those people and the way they were behaving.
God.
And you
Yeah.
said, when you said that I'm going silent, I'm going private, I'm going underground. I was like, well, what about the people who's not in your downline? Well, how do we get information? So I felt they were spoiling it for us people who just was there to get information, and we just
Yeah.
listen to what you say. We're not saying anything. You've never heard me speak in that chat at all.
Cool.
All I
Yeah.
do is read the nonsense that they say, and they keep repeating, and they don't even come in and read what they
Yeah.
didn't read that happened. So I understand that, but that's the only way. That's why I said you can find me on Facebook. You can see that I was a retired correction officer. I was 5 years with Homeland Security. You can see I'm not a crank
Yeah.
or any scammer. I just
Yeah.
want to know what would you suggest for us people who are not part of your group? How would we find the information if you go underground? That's all I'm gonna say, and you can talk. I'm done.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your question and contribution. Actually, I remembered you DM me and you sent me that message. I think a few days ago. You see, when people come out and try to talk, try to help, try to make things go oddly, you see, a lot of people just try to bring you down. It can be frustrating. It can be, most times when I send those messages, you see a lot of typo errors. I make so many errors typing because I will be in the court. You are not allowed to use your phone. I put my phone down on my desk and I keep checking and I keep typing. I was breaking the law. I was breaking the law. The judge could charge me for contempt, you know. They could put me in prison for 1 day, 2 days. It could damage my career. But I never did that. I just tried as much as possible to come and risk, and I go through that, and people still want my head. Then I got tired. I said, no. I first of all said I would delete the group. Then my admin started talking, no, you don't do that. You do, please don't do that. I said, I take all this risk. I put my job at stake and I still do this, and people still cannot appreciate this little thing I just asked for. And I said, okay, I will go private so that we can weed out these noisemakers. But oh God, I got more than messages I've never received in my life. It just kept coming. It just kept coming. It just kept coming. And I got to a point, I just left my phone at home. I said, no, 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 I'm not going to come back to this anymore. But I love my family. I love the group. I love COTPS. And I said, when I saw a lot of messages from innocent people, I said a lot of people are going to suffer from this. And I changed my mind. And
Thank
that is
you.
it.
Thank
Yes.
you,
So
Barry. And listen, just remember this girl up in here, up in the Pocono Mountains, that she got your back. Okay. I
thank you. Thank you
understand
so
it.
much.
I dealt, I was in prison, so you know how they was treating me, but
Yeah.
you have to
Yes.
demand respect or you won't get it. Okay.
Yes.
You know
Thank
how
you so
people
much
run
for
all
that.
over you, and I read it. I read all of the stuff. Okay.
Just so
And
much.
it's disgusting, and you're putting
Just
yourself out. So I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you. First of all, I appreciate the work that you do outside of here. Okay.
yeah.
And I know
Thank
you
you.
weren't supposed to have no devices in the damn courtroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I
Okay.
know that. All right. Okay. But Thank you very much. And you have a good day. And I hope that you stay alive, your channel, so that we people can, get the information we need through all of the noise. Okay.
Okay. I
And
promise
thank
you
you
that.
so
Okay.
much. And have a happy holidays also to
Thank
you
you.
and your family. And thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye. That was wonderful.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Can you
Thank
tell us
you.
where you come? Can you tell us where you're calling from, please?
I'm Innocent. I'm calling from.
Oh.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry to cut in. I think you need to look at the screen. There are people who have raised their hand. Samuel Andrew should be the next one, and I should be after Samuel Andrew.
Okay, let's follow it the way the hands came up.
Thank
So
you.
I'm sorry. Let me take Samuel first, please. Okay, Samuel, I just asked you to unmute. Can you unmute yourself?
Okay. Good evening, Barry.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Samuel.
Good evening, everyone in this call. I'm Samuel from Paris.
Okay.
Barry, I have just one question for you. I don't know if I'm audible.
Oh yeah, you are audible, 100%. Yeah.
Thank you. So during the first session of this call, you made us understand that COTPS will be coming back, but there is going to be some bad news for certain people who wouldn't have their informations verified. Maybe when they log in, they wouldn't see anything. Are you assuring us that even in the case of someone who might not have their account returned back at the first login, will there be that possibility for them to get it eventually, maybe after some time?
Okay.
Because it will be frustrating after waiting for this long, and then at the end of the day, with all the money that we invested in COTPS, then you will be told that you could not log into your account, maybe because your information were lost.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. You're welcome, Mr. Samuel. Thank you for that question. So I will quickly answer it because we have a lot of hands up. Yes, just like I said, because the way COTPS was, I don't really know about tech, but the way Bed explained to me, he said during the breach, during the security breach in 2022, some data were lost. And the way they did COTPS, they configured COTPS security in such a way that when there is a data breach through maybe through some hackers or through malware or through anything, the COTPS security will, I don't know how he called it, he explained to me, it's going to shut down and start deleting process. It start deleting all the data. It's like shrinking those data, but it's not going to delete it from the system. It's going to be like coding, like nobody can really read it except people that can read codes. So that was the way he explained. And I don't know about tech. And I just said, okay, I will leave that part. So I will explain it in the way, in a normal, simple English. I know is when you log in, a lot of people will say it. It's just that those people that join COTPS very late are those people that might have that problem. But they are going to try as much as possible to fix it immediately. So you don't need to worry about that. They will fix it. I'm just letting you know that some of us may find ourselves in that shoes, but it's definitely going to be rectified. So thank you. Let me take the next caller. Anthony, Mr. Anthony.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Yeah. First of all, I don't want to sound ungrateful. So let me start by saying thank you very much for all you have taken on and all you are enduring. But I have a very hard I have a very hard question. I guess many of us, our nature is that we do not like when something is not. Sorry, I'm from Vienna, and most times I speak German, so I need to find the vocabulary for English. Who understands German? And Gerechtigkeit, justice is the word. We like dealing with people who are just with us. Now, I'm not expecting, like the group is saying, 3 times the return of the money. So I will, first of all, base my question by asking a question. Hopefully you can answer. When the breach happened, was money lost?
Okay. Is that the question? I wanted to finish all your questions. That's the
No,
question.
that is because if you if you can answer the question, if you say money was lost, then I will understand why when COTP comes back, we only get our deposit. Because you see, many of us, we so strongly believed in COTP that we never made withdrawals. I was making a target that I will hit this target before I start withdrawing. And I was so lucky that I hit that target, but then I was only able to withdraw twice before the whole thing. So that is why I'm asking, if money was not lost, I can understand somebody like you, Barry, that has like 150,000. Where will COTP get that? I can understand. But somebody like us that has struggled, I started with, I think, 500, then I raised it a bit, and then I just left it to work for 3 months.
Yes.
I got to 50,000. So why I'm asking is, if money was not lost, why is it difficult for COTP not to give us? Of course, I'm not expecting ×3 of the money because they went away for 3 years, they didn't trade, they didn't. But if money was not lost, why is it difficult to give us the money that was on our dashboard when this breach happened? So that would be my question. Okay. Again, like I said, don't take it in a negative way to mean these people are not even grateful. They're not grateful that COTP is even coming back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I will answer this question based on what information that I had access to. Okay. Now, before COTPS was hacked, before they had this hacking issue, they had problem with withdrawals. It was, there was some countries that couldn't get OTP. You know, when you want to withdraw in COTPS, it will generate OTP to confirm that you are the one withdrawing. Then you put the OTP, you put the number, and it will capture your face and it will go. There's some few minutes, it lands in your wallet. So they had that issue, SMS issue, this issue. And at the same time too, they had issue with Binance, in the sense that some users, it came to the dashboard that some users were having issues with withdrawing and all that. And when that problem started, I asked Bed, I said, what are they doing to resolve this issue of withdrawals? Because I personally, I don't believe that there was a problem. I will be very honest on this call. And it's because of the question you have asked. I told Bed, I said, I don't believe there was an SMS issue. I want to believe that this was a deliberate issue by COTPS to delay withdrawals because something is happening behind the scene. Because how can OTP just stopped working and people cannot make withdrawals? And you said withdrawals will continue in a few weeks. And after then, there was an hack. So that point, I talked to a few people. I said, take out your money. I couldn't just announce it, but few people that were close to me, I said, take out your money. I think there is a problem underground, and Bear doesn't want to share it with me. Maybe he believes I will tell a lot of people. So I want to believe, because even till date, when if I ask him that, what happened to the money when the hackers hacked COTPs? Did they go away with the money, or they just disrupt the whole activities of COTP and COTPs could not function again? And he told me that if it were to be only the problem of just disruption, they would have come back since. But it was because money was involved. That was why they could not come back on time. And when that issue, when they were able to recover some money and they wanted to come back, and that was where BED announced that we will be starting operations. So they maybe I think some few days after, and on the eve of that day, the hackers took control again. But they were able to take out some money before it happened again. That's the truth about it. They were able to take out some money before it happened again. And when it happened again, and that was it. So now they are only concerned about deposits. Let people take their deposit back first. Then we can now talk about, okay, we compensate people with this, we compensate people. But the disclaimer, I always say the disclaimer clearly stated that in the event of things like this happen, people can only get deposit. People can only get, you cannot get all the money you're entitled to. But let's even get a deposit first. I know that if COTPS comes back, we will still make money the way we are making money. If somebody is making 3%, 3.3% daily in this economy, it's still going to go a long way. So that is how I will answer your questions. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Who's the next person? Ola Dipupo, okay. Mr. Ola Dipupo, can you unmute yourself?
Thank you. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Am I audible enough?
Yes, you are audible enough.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mr. Barry. I'm Fola from Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay, sir.
Thank you for what you're doing. I love it. It's a bailout for some of us. I also joined COTPS some at least couple of months before the problem started. So I experienced it and I love it. But you see, what I want to talk about is actually not directly about the COTPS. It was about an information you mentioned on the platform, on the other call. I think first or second call on Zoom, that you trade Forex.
Yes.
And then if it is Forex, somebody can discuss with you or something like that. I said, okay, I trade Forex. Let me find a way to get across to you and then be able to discuss on Forex. But I tried to get your attention, but I don't know, maybe you are so busy. You have not checked.
I'm sorry, I'm really so busy. If you try to get next time you want to get my attention urgently like that, just message my admin. She will, because when I go through my messages, I just look for a message as priority and I just look at it and I just go. I'll come back to some messages later. So it's not that I'm doing bad at all. I'm really sorry. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I will have to go through that route.
So just send everything you want to send, everything. Just send it through her. She will get it to me, and immediately I will contact you. Don't worry. We are picking some people already, and we are working on some people already. We just like I said, we want COTPS. We want to have something like that for people to copy traders, and they want to pick the best, so that people can have loads of options. Imagine you are having 3.something% here, you are copying trades here, They just want to make sure so that in the case of if anything happens in the future, they won't say COTPS is this, COTPS is that, So that is the advice I've been giving him. Do the legal things, do the right paper, make sure that we have real trading going on, then you will be fine. So that is it, sir. So no problem. I will look into you. Okay, so you can even DM me tonight. I will respond. Okay, sir. I will respond.
Okay.
All right, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome, sir. Take the next person. Okay, the next person. I've asked you to unmute yourself. Saint D May or something. We have very few minutes left, so please make your questions so short. I'm really sorry. We have less than 10 minutes left.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, this is
We can
Innocent.
hear you. Yo, Mr. Innocent, we can hear you. You're audible enough.
Yes, I'm calling from Jalingo, Taraba State, Nigeria.
Okay, you're welcome, sir.
Actually, this issue of a script, because before then I didn't use scripts.
Okay.
So we burnt the candle throughout. So will the script now be made available, or does it mean that people will have to go and look for scripts elsewhere to connect to the system, or how?
Don't worry, sir. When that time, I believe when that time comes, we'll cross that bridge. For the script, all I know is that we'll be able to use scripts. Even during that period, you will see a lot of people, bringing out scripts. You can do this, they can do that. I will also talk to Bear so that we can have it in abundance. So if you want to use script, fine. If you don't want, fine. So you don't have to worry about that, sir.
Okay, but the script, does it still do the same thing like manual,
yes,
or does it go?
It will be manual. Then if you want to use script, you can make it automated.
Okay. So that's
yes,
question.
Sir.
Other question had been asked by some other distance, so I don't need to go back to that.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the question. And then, yes, I will move to the next person. Sulaiman. Okay, Sulaiman. I will ask you to mute yourself. Yeah.
Good evening. Nuruddin Sulaiman from Lagos State, Nigeria. Firstly, thanks for the regular updates. So much appreciate that. My question is that what is the solution for those who have lost their phone number that they use in registering COTPS? What is the solution? What will they do when COTP is returned? That's just my question, sir.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yes. Actually, I'm also, I was also worried about it because I have 3 accounts or 4 accounts. I can't even remember, or 5 accounts. Most of it, I was seeing money too much. I was just registering. So I had about 4 or 5 accounts. I can't remember. And if I tell you that all the phone numbers, I don't have access to them anymore, because since then I've relocated. So, and I don't have access to them anymore. So when I asked him, he told me that that is not a problem at all. So if I can have that same problem, just know that it is not a problem. So there will always be a way around it. And he said that is not a problem. People will have access to the account, even if you've lost that number. They still have information that they can use as alternative means for people to, bring in another phone number, and they will use it. So you don't have to worry about that. I also have the same problem. In fact, all my accounts, I don't have one single account number, phone number, all gone.
Well understood.
All right, sir. So, next person, JJ. Okay, JJ. Hello, JJ.
Hi, Barry. I already asked my questions. Questions.
Oh, okay. Now I remember you. JJ. Now I remember you. Good evening. Okay. Okay. We have another person. This is my admin to ask question. Questions my admin want to ask. Okay. Pat, over to you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
I always get this question. I'm surprised nobody asked it.
Okay.
Members always say, for an example, this person deposited 10K in the account, and then they withdrew a total of 8K, meaning on their capital, they were left with only 2K. So they always ask me, what is it that they should expect? Are they going to get their 10K as it is? Or are there going to be adjustment to people like that? Could you
No.
please?
No, I've always said it before. Let's say throughout 3 months, maybe the first month you deposited 500. You keep trading. The following month you deposit another 500. The third month 500. The fourth month 500. The fifth month 500. So in total, you have deposited $2,500. Now let's say you withdrew throughout the process. You only withdrew, maybe you took out money just once or twice. You took out 10,000 or 20,000. That is your profit. Though this 2,500 that you have deposited is what you are taking back. Is my answer clear enough? Hello.
No, can you please repeat yourself again? So I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
Okay, let me actually explain. I said, whatever deposit you put in your account, irrespective of the times you put it, irrespective of whether you've made a withdrawal or not, whatever you deposit is what you are getting back.
Okay. Okay. Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
You're welcome. Let's move on. I think that is all.